you should have the entire bottom two layers solved, with the exception of your working column. You should also have the white cross and making sure they all line up and all of the top edge pieces are solved. The next step is to move the corners around the cube in the correct position they should be. So when you're done, it should look like this, and probably looks pretty similar, but if you notice, this cube is in the correct place because the white, blue, and red corner piece is placed between the white, red, and blue centers. It's in the correct place. It just needs to be rotated, but it's in the right spot. And same thing with this one. It's in the correct place. On this cube, this corner piece is not in the correct place because the white, red, orange, and blue piece should be here, and this one's not in the right place either. So this step just moves them around. We don't worry about how they're rotated. Okay, so the very first thing you have to do is you have to make sure you keep the working corner in the back right hand corner of the cube. You can't be twisting it in your hands like this. You have to make sure you hold it so this corner, the working corner, is always in the back right hand corner. So the first thing you want to do is you find a cube that's not in the correct place. So this one, for example, it's not in the correct place. So the first thing you do is you put that cube in the top left hand corner. So the cube you want to move is in the top left and your working corner is in the back right, their caddy corner. Now all you have to do to put it there is rotate it. This one was already correct, but like this one, for example, if we wanted to put it where it needs to be, we just simply rotate the top so that this is the cube you want to move and your working corner is back here. We're going to do this one first. So the first thing you do is you basically want to put this cube back here in the back right hand corner. So to do that, you just twist it down and then move the bottom twice to put it down here. And then you bring the left side back up. Now, that cube, we can look, as long as we don't rotate it in our hands, we can hold it like this and look around the cube. Now if we look back, this cube is orange, white, and green. So we find the orange, white, and green place where it needs to go. So we rotate the top and we find that that corner piece needs to go between the orange and white and green and white edge piece. So then we basically bring this cube back here, back up here. So we basically go get it. So we put this down, then rotate this corner twice to bring it here, and then put it back up. Then we line our edges back up, and we'll see that this edge piece that we rotated, which is right here, is in the correct place now. Okay, so let's do another one. So we keep our working corner in the back right. This cube is not in the right place, so we put this cube in the back right hand corner. So to do that, we just move it down and then rotate the bottom twice, then bring this one back up. Okay, now I remembered what color it was this time. It was white, blue, and red. So we know that that corner piece needs to go between the white and red piece and the white and blue piece. So it needs to go in this position. So then we just bring that position to the top left hand corner so we can go get this corner piece. So then we go get it. So we put this down, move it twice, then bring it back up. Now we got lucky because this cube is solved and it's turned properly, but we're not trying to do that right now. So now this piece right here, it's not in the correct place. So we have our working corner in the back right hand corner, and then we put this cube, which is not correctly placed, back here. So move it down this twice, then bring it back up so we can look and see that it's orange, blue, and white. So we find the place where it needs to go, which is right here, because it needs to go between the orange and white piece and the orange and blue piece. So then we go get it. So we bring this side down, rotate it twice, and bring it back up. And then we can line our centers back, or our edge pieces back up, and we're done with this step. Because you'll notice this is in the right place. It's not turned properly, but they're all in the correct position. And this is the final step for solving the Rubik's Cube, and this is the only part where you need to learn an algorithm. So up to this point you should have your entire bottom two layers solved, except for this. Still not worried about it. But actually, there is no working corner anymore. You don't need to worry about that anymore. You don't need to call it that. All of the corners should be in the correct place, but they're just not flipped properly. And there's an algorithm that does that. It's very easy to remember. But the thing about it is, if you'll notice, this cube right here needs to be rotated clockwise. So if we rotate it clockwise, then it would be solved. This cube right here needs to be rotated counterclockwise. When you're rotating the pieces, you have to do it in pairs. So for every one that you rotate clockwise, you have to rotate one counterclockwise. So the first part of the algorithm, the first thing you do is you find the cube that you want to rotate clockwise, and you put it in the top left hand corner. Then you do this: left side down, bottom twice, left side up, front side down, bottom twice, front side back up. Okay. Now if you notice, the cube is solved right there because you rotated that clockwise. That's the first part of the algorithm. But the rest of the cube is messed up. So in order to fix it, we're going to rotate another one counterclockwise. This one right here needs to go counterclockwise. So we put the cube that we want to rotate in the top left, so just move it over, and we basically do the inverse of what we just did. We do front side down, bottom, bottom, front side up, left side down, bottom, bottom, left side back up. And then we can line our edges back up. And we see that these two cubes, we rotated this one clockwise and we rotated this one counterclockwise, and now they're solved. Okay, so right now we have three pieces that are not solved. So, you can tell right there that if you have to rotate them in pairs, there's an odd number. So, okay, let's take this cube right here. It needs to go counterclockwise. This cube needs to go counterclockwise. And this cube right here needs to go counterclockwise. They all need to go counterclockwise. But we still have to rotate one of them clockwise to make the algorithm work. So even though they all need to go counterclockwise, we're going to rotate one clockwise and one counterclockwise. So we'll just do these two right here. So we want to rotate this one clockwise because we have to rotate one of them clockwise. So I'm just picking this one because it's already in the top left hand corner when I hold it like this. So I do the algorithm: left side down, bottom, left side up, front, bottom, bottom, front side back up. And we rotated that one clockwise. Now it's not solved because it really needed to go the other direction. But this one right here needs to go counterclockwise. So we rotate the cube, we move the cube that we want to rotate in the top left hand corner. Then we do the inverse: front, bottom, bottom, front, down, bottom, bottom, up. And it fixed that one. So we line our edges back up. So now one of these cubes should need to go clockwise and one needs to go counterclockwise. This one needs to go clockwise and this one needs to go counterclockwise. So if you'll notice, when the two cubes that you're rotating, they need to be in the same layer. And since we need to rotate this one, all we have to do is just make the orange side our top layer so that they're both in the top layer, like that. So we want to rotate this one clockwise, so we need to hold it so it's in the top left. We want to rotate this one counterclockwise. So rotate this one clockwise, we do left side down, bottom, bottom, up, front side down, bottom, bottom, front. Okay, it's rotated clockwise. Now we need to rotate this one counterclockwise. So we move it there. Now we do front side down, bottom, bottom, front side up, down, bottom, bottom, up. Then we just line it up, and that's how you solve a Rubik's Cube.